Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're taking another look at the crypto idle miner. We're going to be checking out how the account has changed. We're going to be looking at a new research skill that's really going to boost your account. And also as well, I've got a payment proof for you, so keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so as you can see here, we are in my mobile device, and just there at the top you can see the crypto idle miner icon. So let's click on it and let's get on with the video. Okay, so with the developers of Crypto Idle Miner, I'm sure I've mentioned this many times because I do praise these guys quite a lot because they are constantly doing upgrades and bringing updates to the game, which basically just give us a better player experience, adds more facets and different options to the game. There are a few options which I'm really looking forward to coming, although we don't know when they are going to arrive. Excuse me. But they are coming nevertheless at some point, so make sure you keep an eye out for these upgrades that I am quickly going to go through with you. But the first thing what we want to be looking at is promo codes. Now I will show you the promo codes that I have. If we go here, right, these are all the promo codes that I have entered. Now the most recent one at the top there where it says Ocean Day, we earned 300 Hora tokens just for typing in that promo code. Now I'm really hoping that that promo code is still available for you guys to use, because unfortunately I did forget to post it in the community posts, which I normally do on my YouTube channel. So obviously if you guys are using the crypto idle miner, make sure you're checking the community posts regularly, because I normally always post the promo codes for this game in there, and from those codes you will always earn yourself a few hundred free Hora tokens just for typing in that code. There's a loyalty reward from the developers. Also as well, just to check out the community posts regularly, as I am constantly putting stuff in there to do with other programs as well. Okay, so those promo codes you can see there, they are the ones that I've had or I've used right from the beginning. Now some will work and some might be out of date, but if you're just starting to use this game, type them all in. If you get some free coins, absolutely brilliant. That's, you know, a great bonus for you guys. If not, I'm extremely sorry. But as I say, that Ocean Day one is the most recent promo code that they've released. Okay, so what else is going on? Actually, if we just go back there, you'll see that although it has been 1 month since the last time we were in here, I am now nearly totally the way through level 12. Now in the last video we were about 90% done in level 11. 1 month later I'm now nearly 100% done of level 12 and will be moving up to level 13. So I have actually been spending a bit more time on this game, boosting our accounts. Now obviously, for those of you that are not familiar with what Crypto Idle Miner is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 videos in the description. Now the first video is going to be of an earlier review. Now go and check that out. That is going to give you more details and a better understanding of how the program works and what you need to be doing to get your accounts up and running so you can be earning free crypto and withdrawing it into your wallets. Now the second video is going to be the video I did last month, because part way through that I show you how to set up your Tron Link wallet to get the Hora tokens that you earn from the crypto idler miner into that wallet, and then obviously from there you can either go to something like Just Swap and change them into something else, or hang on to them, so somewhere down the line they might become quite a valuable coin. Similar to Engine. Engine is an in-game token that is connected with multiple games. A few years back that was absolutely nowhere. It is now over $1. A few months back it actually went as high as $3. So my advice with the Hora tokens is hang on to a load of them. I'm looking to hang on to 100,000 of the Hora tokens. Anything over that I'm going to be exchanging into either TRX, USDT, and then probably putting those to work into staking or something like that. Okay, so let's get on with the rest of the video. So the research skill I'm talking about, if we go out into the big wide world of the game, that is. Unfortunately, we have to go through a ad. As you can see, little Pac-Man there eating his pellets. Okay, so the X has appeared in the top right hand corner. We can get rid of that now. Okay, so if we go into SHA-56, both my SHA-256 and script are now at this level. Now I don't think the research skill I'm gonna show you, I don't think it actually matters what level you actually are at. I don't think it's like if you get to the level that I'm at that suddenly this skill appears. I don't believe that is correct. I think all it is that basically the more skills that you research, if we scroll down here, obviously make sure whenever you're playing this game, you see your little miners on the left hand side. If you see any of them falling asleep at their terminals, just tap on them and wake them up. Okay, so if we scroll down here, if we go into here, okay, so this is actually the new research skill that I'm talking about. Now the great thing for this, and this is how it's going to boost your account, is that, like it says there, what it affects is the cost of upgrades to your rigs. Now if we click OK, so basically if we go back up quickly, so you can see here they are your rigs, and you can see in the little yellow square on the right hand side the level that they are at. So obviously we as players of this game are constantly trying to boost and upgrade these rigs higher and higher levels, because then they mine faster, they produce more coins, and then what that allows us to do is, if we scroll back down and go to the research lab again, you'll see this thing called prestige, right? So every time you're upgrading your miners, this prestige, which is currently at 0, because this building I've only just moved up to its most recent level, so it's showing 0, but that bar will gradually fill up, and when it gets to 2.1k, that will then allow you to hit the big button that says prestige at the bottom. And essentially what this is doing is, every time you do this, I think with this building I'm on about the 3rd or 4th time I've done this. Basically what it does is it resets your building back to only having 1 miner, but the faster you can upgrade your miners, the quicker this prestige bar fills up, and then will elevate your building to the next level. So if you've got that skill enabled, this one here, the one that says cost upgrades of rigs, if that is enabled to its highest amount possible, because that means that essentially all the coins that your miners are earning in the game or in that building will go further. Obviously you can see cost of upgrade rigs is only at level 2. We're going to take that to level 3. We've still got loads of skill points available to us. Now you can see there it's going to take 2 hours and 30 or so minutes. If we click on the watch video, this is basically going to shave half an hour off that time, and then it'll actually allow you to do it again. So in total you can take an hour off the time it will take before that skill is ready. Then go back in and then upgrade it, then click on it again. And basically this one skill you want to upgrade to the absolute maximum possible, because like I say, is when you leave the game and come back in and see that your miners have built up X amount of coins and that they're ready to be upgraded, because the cost of upgrading those miners is less, and like I say, if you've upgraded it to the maximum, it could be really low. That means that those coins that you've earned overnight will allow you, will allow you to upgrade the miners in your building faster and faster. So that's why I say this skill is really worth doing. Now obviously I didn't know this skill even existed when I first played this game, so this is my tip to you guys. Whenever you get the chance to click the research the research a new skill button, which is that one that's currently in green with a timer on it, whenever that is highlighted, just research the next skill. Don't spend too much time using your skill points upgrading old skills. Basically just research the next skill, and that's what I'm going to be doing, because I have a feeling that there's obviously going to be even better skills coming that are going to be available to you, which will then boost your account even more. Now some of the stuff I talked about that I'm looking forward to that has not been added yet to the game. I've been using this game now for quite some time, and I've still been waiting for these upgrades. Like in this research lab, if you click upgrades, it says there, coming soon, stay awake. I have no idea what that is, but I'm really hoping for that to be something really big. Also as well, if you go into the cards, you see where the little rocket is in the middle. If you go to press the button to the right, and where it says super rigs, so obviously the rigs are your miners, and if we click on super rigs again, it just says coming soon. Now I'm not sure if this is something that has actually already been added, but my account has not reached a high enough level to sort of activate those, or they are just things we are waiting for. So like I say, once you get to this skill I've showed you today, then you want to just put everything into that to get the cost of your mining rigs down as low as possible. Because if I go up here, scroll here, okay, so that's actually okay, so we've completed that. So we just tap. If you also as well, if you want all of your miners to be mining the one coin, all you got to do is, you see the icon on the left hand side, you just tap that and then you just click yes, and then all of your miners will be changed to mining that one coin. But this is what I'm trying to get at. If you see how you've got the little arrows pointing up above the yellow square, right, when they're pointing up and there's only one arrow, that means that they can only be upgraded by one level at a time. When it's a double arrow, they can be upgraded by 10 levels at a time. And when it goes to 3 arrows, it means that they can be upgraded by 50 levels at a time. So like for instance, if I click on the bottom one, you'll see here where it says left 1 times, 10 times, 50 times, and then max. There's a double arrow above that box, so we can click 10 times and the level up box still remains green. So we can go level up, level up, level up. So that's 30 levels we just did there. Then we can go to 14, we can do the same there. Do 13, we can do the same there. And you'll see at the top how quickly I'm upgrading the levels of my miners, and this essentially comes down to that research skill, because the amount of coins I've earned would not necessarily allow me to upgrade all of these miners in one go. But because obviously the cost of our miners is so much lower now because we have that research skill, we can do that. I mean, obviously we're only at level, we only have 15 miners in this building because we're trying to build it back up. Also as well, guys, make sure you are taking care of your cooling fans. They are essentially like the ventilation for your miners. If your miners get too hot, they will not work at an optimal level and therefore obviously not produce the amount of coins they should be. Also as well, your trader guy at the top there, he needs to be taken care of, so we've got to make sure he's got plenty enough energy. He's maxed out at energy now. And then your infrastructure guy, now we've not got much in the way of energy for him, but you really, what you're trying to do is keep all of these, where you see the number, you're trying to keep that white. So you don't want it down here right to the left in the sort of yellowy orange section. You want it up as high as possible in the green section. And that means, once again, your infrastructure guy or the guy that's in charge of all your miners, he's working at an optimal level as well, keeping all your miners running nice and smoothly. If we just tap our bonuses as well, we can get these rolling again. So you can see they're already back up to the double arrow pointing upwards. We've nearly, okay, we've just completed that full run. Okay, so we're down to 4 hours and 58 minutes, and we've got 1 hour 29 minutes on researching our skill. So like I say, what we can just basically boost these up again. And obviously the more you boost your miners, essentially the better, because that means that they're just working faster, mining more coins, and therefore when it comes to claiming that chest and all the bonuses inside that, once you've claimed the chest, that clears that part of the building, so you can then start adding more miners to that section. You have a total of 25 miners per building. So if we scroll down finally here, once this is gone, that gives us that allows us to add another 5 miners there. Then we'll move on to the next section, which is the last section. That gives us our full 25 miners, and hopefully shortly after you've got your 25 miners, this prestige bar should be pretty much almost full. Once it is full, click the big prestige bottom in the bottom, and then like I say, it will essentially resets the building, but it resets the building at a higher level. So that's what you got to understand. You don't think that if I click that prestige button, it's going to send me back to essentially where I started. It will, in the sense of the building will be empty and you'll start filling it back up with miners, but you will be filling them up with higher level miners, and basically the whole building is at a higher level. Obviously your overall level is what is seen in here. I'm at as you can see there at level 12, and if we just finally can go out here, you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings that we actually use all the time, which have our miners in. And then now they have this these competitions every couple of weeks or every week. In this, see the square that looks like a turtle shell? That is the most recent one. You'd click on that, and that will then, here it says welcome to the turtle event. If you want to start the event, obviously this event's only got 1 day and 5 hours left. You'd click event and then start building up your miners in there, and obviously you'll earn bonuses and badges and all that kind of stuff for taking part in those events as well. Okay, so have we got any daily quests? I don't think we have. No, we're really close to getting the chest. Other than that, that is it. Okay, so we've checked out the research skills and what my advice is with using them going forward for you guys to boost your accounts and basically get you earning that horror token as fast as possible. So what we're going to do now is we're going to check out the payment proof. Now, I'm sure I did this in the last video, so that would be about a month ago that I made a withdrawal for 50,000 horror tokens. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into our Tron Link wallet and take a look at that. Okay, so as you can see here, we are in my Tron Link wallet, and this is the horror section. And you can see that on the 6th, on the 3rd of this month, so I'm reading the reading it the UK way, so the 3rd of June, we had 50,000 horror tokens land in the wallet. And like I say, what I'm trying to do is build up 100,000 horror tokens in here. So we only need about another 30,000, and then anything after that, I will start using Just Swap to change it into things like TRX or USDT, and then put those coins to work staking in either Atomic Wallet or in the Sun Mining lending program. So also, and just as a final thing, remember with Crypto Idle Miner that the minimum withdrawal is 10,000 horror tokens, and also you can only withdraw once a month. So, I mean, it doesn't limit you in the sense of if you've got more than 10,000, then you can withdraw as much as you want. So you could withdraw 100,000 if you've got 100,000 sat in your wallet. So they're not limiting you in the maximum amount. All it is that they're basically allowing you guys to withdraw once a month. Like I say, you can see there, I've done a 20,000 and a 50,000 quite successfully with no problems at all. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. If you are interested in those earlier videos I talked about, they're probably on your screen right now. So get clicking and get watching. If you could smash that like button, really supports my channel, which then helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.